There's a question already. Am I filthy rich? Absolutely not. Sean Reisner asks, is there a way to rerun my pen without a page refresh? Yeah, that's the Command Shift 5 thing. So Command Shift 5, and it's going to rerun again. You can see how this is full of stuff in here. It keeps running over and over without clearing itself. We could type console.clear here, and then every time we run our pen, it's going to clear that out. And then we're not logging anything. Console.log stuff. You see that syntax error I just had? Even in JavaScript, it's not a preprocessor language. Even here, we're trying to warn you about what's going on. We try to execute your JavaScript, see if there's a problem, and warn you, and don't run the pen until that's a problem. I think that's a pretty good learning thing. If there's anybody out there that like teach JavaScript, I think that's kind of useful. So it's going to output stuff, and then if I refresh, it's not going to have two stuffs there because I've cleared the console. But if I got rid of that, every time I refresh it, stuff, it just stays there until you clear it. So it's kind of nice to put console.clear at the top. So CSS people, it's not just pre-processing that we can do. Let's just give ourselves maybe a new pen. It's not just Sass, of course, either. It's less and stylus and post CSS. Post CSS doesn't do anything by itself, but it's like, do you want to use this cool SVG mix-in that we have, the lost grid? It just gives you the syntax of how these things work, examples of it. In HTML, you can write in Markdown, you can write in Slim and Jade, soon to be Pug. On the JavaScript side, you can pre-process in Babel and JSX. JSX is just built into the Babel processing that we do. So there's a lot of pre-processing options with zero config, which is kind of nice. You just select the setting and off you go. Busher, what's the easiest way to browse and search existing pens by other users? Our search is pretty darn good, and you can kind of get customized with it. So if I just do a search here, it doesn't have all the offers, although I can search just for posts because there's blogging on CodePen as well we didn't get into, but there's stuff like, what's another one? Game of Life or something fun like that. That's going to search all of CodePen for Game of Life, and it's going to sort them kind of by popularity. Like, does this have a lot of views and a lot of hearts? So it's trying to show you ones that are likely to be good first. But of course, you can paginate back in time as long as you want. Oh, that was an intensive search to do. But now that I'm in here, you can notice that it's like, do I want to search by that, or do I want to search by only new stuff? So this will, show me the latest person who tried to do a Game of Life pen on CodePen. It looks like there was one probably just from a day or two ago, and it looks like they were trying to do it with checkboxes. That's pretty cool. And you can search just, don't show forks or do show forks, only show things that are mine or from people I follow. You can get pretty fine-grained with search. And if you're searching yourself, it will even show you private things, which is another